Test.
Some biker boots with the chain.
Say what?
Biker boots with the chain around that motherfucker.
Test.
Chain around that motherfucker.
What's that?
If you can hear us, could you, Bobby Kashad, could you put a 1 in the chat? Make sure everybody can hear us just fine.
I can't hear it. All right. Let's go ahead and write that. Yeah. Imagine. State your registry.
Hayar Banya Howder, Banya Shala.
Nayar Banya Howard, Banya Shala.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Brakathon.
Yahweh Shem Shah Barakatah.
Hayashal.
Laya Shala. Okay. Sarpanya Wahakio, which means turn the face to the east. Abanau.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malafika. Taba'ah. Ratazayah. Hayah. Aisha. Baharatazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathanael. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasakana. Kawawakina. Kasalakina. Kawawakina. Wala'ah. Tabaya'ayno. Banasaya one. Abal. Hawashayno. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala.
Wahatapara.
Wahatapar.
La'awalamya.
Aman.
Aman.
What we said in the Hebrew, we say in English. Our Father, which art in heaven,
Hallowed
be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And give us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
The prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Baba Kashah. Nathanael. Hakat. Larapa'ah. Kal Magalah. Wakal Madawa. Hakat. Latahar. Ha. Matazari. Hakat. Lahakwi. Hamati. Hakat. Arakawa. Hamat. Hatama'ala.
Hamata'ala.
Lagarisham.
Lagarish.
Ba'asham.
Ba'ashir.
Yawashah.
Yawashah.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Amen. It's Hakak the power. What we said, it's like what we said in Hebrew, we say in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
No manner of disease.
To cleanse the lepers.
To cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Barak Lanah.
Rocking out.
Wayasha'ala.
Wayasha'ala.
Wahabayah.
Wahabayah.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magun.
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 All of Israel.
All of Israel.
All of Israel.
All of Israel. Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. We said in the Hebrew, we said in the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless, heal, shield, and protect.
Bless, heal, shield, and protect
our loved ones.
Our loved ones.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al.
Oh.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Ma'ayan.
Mahayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azoy.
Isaiah.
Azoy.
Isaiah.
Ma'ay.
Ma'ay.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shemaiah.
Wa'arakazah.
Wa'arakazah.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragal.
Ragal.
Al.
Al.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'al.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazal.
Tazalka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Yum.
Yamyak.
Yawamam.
Yamamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashmark.
Makal Ra.
Makorai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapash.
Abdupash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'ak.
Taza'ak.
Wabawa'aka.
Waba'ak.
Ma'ata.
Maita.
Wa'ai.
Alright.
Allah.
I will look. Say in English, I will lift up mine eyes.
I lift up my eyes
into the hills.
into the hills.
From whence come my help?
From whence cometh my
My
help?
help come from the Lord,
My help come from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
You will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is the shade upon thy right
The
hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out
He shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Allah Hayam.
Allah Yah.
Adamayah.
Adamayah.
Lak.
Lak.
Adamayalaka.
Adamayalak.
Al-Takarash.
Atakarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al Tashakwat.
Al.
Al
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayakika.
Awamadiki.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Makah.
Al-Makah.
Ya'arayamba.
Yamawa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayata.
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 Ya'atazaw.
Aitasawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Altatapawanik.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakida.
Wadakakidu.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'al.
Sham Yasha'al.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'aitazaw.
Aitasawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Ikan.
Ayik.
Ayik.
Baya.
Baraya.
Yakarathya.
Yakawathwa.
Ahaya.
Alahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai.
Allah.
Allah.
Yam.
Yam.
Awa'adba.
Wawa.
Wahagaya.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Kabal.
I'm a one.
I'm a one.
I'm a lot.
I'm a lot.
Palasha.
Palasha.
I'm Yashabia.
Yashabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum.
Gum.
Ashawar.
Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Amam.
Amam.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawai.
Zawawai.
Labanya.
Labaya.
Lawat.
Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Asha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadi.
Kamadi.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayab.
Kamnadi.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyash.
Koyash.
One. Nashamad.
Wasamadu.
Ba'aya.
Ba'aya.
Ba'ayan.
Ba'ayan.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatama.
Shayatama.
Nada.
Nada.
Ya.
Ya.
Mawa.
Mawa.
Ka'ara.
Ka'arab.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakazabak.
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 Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Kal.
Kal.
Nasa Yakamwa.
That's a Yakima.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Nayarash.
Nawa.
Shalak. Narat. Nayarasha.
Nawa.
Lanawa.
Nawa.
Ah. Na'awa.
Nawa.
Alahaya.
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 Shayatama.
Shayatama.
Kagagala.
Kagaya.
Kakwash.
Sakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Rawakah.
Rawakah.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba Ira Ira.
Raba Ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalaha.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalaha.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Harayam.
Harayam.
Khan.
Khan.
The Radakma.
Daradakman.
Basa Ira.
Basa Ira.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapaka.
Wapaka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panaham.
Kwalawan.
Panawan.
Waya.
Waya.
Bakwashwa.
Wakwash.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahau.
Yahau.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Waya.
Waya.
Bahawa.
Bahawa.
Ayai.
Ayai.
Waya.
Waya.
Ka'apawa.
Kapawa.
Waya.
Waya.
Abadi.
Abadi.
Waya.
Waya.
Ta'ayu.
Ta'ayu.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ada.
Ada.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahau.
Yahau.
Labadka.
Yabad.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Al-Kalha.
Akaha.
Al-Ratazah.
Aratazah. When we said in Hebrew, we said in English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
Oh Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
Oh Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Below thy enemies.
Below thy enemies.
Make a tumult.
Make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate
Have lifted up the head.
that lifted up the
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against. It's like consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy enemies.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a nation.
At the name of Israel.
In the name of
May
Israel,
be no more in remembrance.
there be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate
The
against
tabernacles of Edom
the tabernacles of
and
Edom
the Israelites
and the
of
Israelites
Moab
of Moab
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal
Gabal
and Ammon
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also joined with them.
Asher also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
And they have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as unto Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as unto the men,
and the brook of Kasam,
the brook of Kizar,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung before the earth.
They became as dung before the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeeb.
like Zeeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Sabah
all their princes as Sabah,
and as Zalmunna,
and as Amun,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of God
the houses of God
in possession.
in possession.
O my Yahweh,
O my Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a stubble before the wind,
as stubble before the wind,
as the fire burnt the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the flame setting the mountains on fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest
with thy temper,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with
that they
shame,
may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy
O
name.
Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded,
and troubled forever.
troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
whose name alone,
that thou, whose name alone,
that men may know
that the men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
of the Most High,
over all the
over
earth.
all the earth.
So See, right. Yeah, we start on 7 verses in the Hebrew.
To the second verse.
7 verses in the Hebrew.
Okay. Starting in verse 1.
Yeah.
Exodus 33rd chapter.
Starting in Exodus chapter 13.
Exodus chapter 13, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Hayah Dabar. Hahawa. All. Masha. Mashaha.
Masha.
It's like Masha. La Amar. Verse 2. Quadash. Layah. Call. Bakal. It's like Bakal. It's like Bakal. That's like Baka. Wayar. Patar. Call. Rakam. Babaniya. Ashal. Ba'a. It's like Ba'adam. Wababa. Hamar. Laya. Hawa'a. Verse 3. Hayah Amar. Masha'a. It's like Masha. All. Ha'ain. Zakawa. It's like Zakawa. Ath. Hayam. It's like Hayawam. Hazaha. Ashar. Yatazah. Atham. Mamatazarin. Mabai. That's like Mabayam. Mama. It's like Mabayaf. Abba. The young. Kaya. Bakaz Zakwa. Yaid. Hawa Tazari. Yahau. Athar. Athakam. Mazaha. Allah. Ya'ak. Yayakal. Kamataza. Verse 4. Maya. It's like Hayawa. Hayawam. Hatham. It's like Atham. Yataza. Ayam. Bakash. That's like Bagadash. Ha'a. Baya. That's like Ha'a. Bayab. Verse 5. Wahai. Wahai Yawa. Waha. Ya. Yaka. It's like call. Kaya. Yaba. Ya'a. Ya'ak.
Yeah.
That's like Yaba.
Okay.
Yaba Yaka.
No, you're right. You said okay. You get it.
Okay. Kahau. Al. Arataza. Haka. Na'a. Naya. Waha. Kantaya. Waha. Amar. Ya. Waha. Kawaya. Waha. Ya. Waha. Ya. Ba.
Waza, Waha, Ya, Bosaya, Ashar, Neshaba'a, La'a, Batai, Yak, Latad, Latata, Lakar, it's like Lak, Aratza, Zabath, Halab, it's like Kalab,
Okay.
Wada, Bash, Waba, it's like Wada, Bash, Adabash, Wa'ai, Badaf, Ath, Ha'ai, Badaf, Hazah, Haza'ath, Bakah, Bakadash, Hazahah, verse 6, Shabbat, Shabbath, Yamayim, Thayakol, Matazaf, Waba, Yawath, I was like, Waba Yawam, Hasha, Baya, Aya, Kag,
Okay.
Laya, Hawa, I was like, Laya, Hawa, verse 7, Matazawath, Yayakal, Ath, Shabbatha, Haya, Mayam, Wala'a, Yawa, Ath. No, it's like Yara, Lak, Hamataza. I was like Hamataza, Wala'a, Yara, Ath. It's like Yara, Lak, Sha'ara, Bakal, Gabalo, it's like Gabalak, and it's like
So, as long as I start at the English,
All right, go ahead.
we go from there. This is Exodus 13 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, sanctify unto me all the firstborn, whatsoever openeth the womb among the children of Israel, both of man and of beast, it is mine.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. And Moses said unto the people, remember this day in which ye came out of Egypt.
The Lord says, remember this day in which you came up out of Egypt.
Right.
You understand? Like the Lord is famous for what he did for our people in Egypt. You understand? That's why the Lord is known throughout the earth. He was known throughout the earth as the great and terrible God.
Right.
You understand? Because of not only because of what he did with the flood with Noah, but also because of what he did to the Egyptians when he delivered us out of captivity.
Right.
And when you read through the book of Exodus, you'll see that our time spent in Egypt was identical to the time that we spend here in America.
Right.
You understand? When you read about all the different forms of oppression that fell on us in Egypt, the Lord brought the same form of oppression right here in America.
Right.
You understand? And so it's real heavy that we tapping these scriptures right now. Given what's going on right now over in Israel and Palestine. You understand? The Lord is calling us to remember what He did to for our forefathers in Egypt,
right?
And to come back into the fold and to begin to keep these customs, which is why He said that your firstborn, which shall ever open the womb among the children of Israel, shall be His.
Right.
You understand? Like this, we belong to the Lord.
Right.
You understand? The Lord don't belong to us.
Right.
Like how the Christian church tries to portray.
Mm-hmm.
They try to make God out like the Most High out like He's a genie in a lamp.
Right.
Right. You understand? You just got to say the right words and play the right song, and God gonna grant your wish.
Right.
But the Lord don't work like that.
That's right.
You understand? The Lord would bring down an empire for His children.
Right.
You understand? And that's what you see it happening right here, right now, live and direct on CNN and every news channel across the world. The Lord is bringing forth a new kingdom on this earth.
Right.
You understand? And in order to bring forth a new kingdom, He has to bring down the old kingdom.
Right.
You understand? So the Lord wants us, the Lord gave us our high holy days and our customs so that we can remember what the Lord did. You understand? Read on.
Okay. It's like verse 3. And Moses said unto the people, remember this day in which he came out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of what?
The house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. You understand? We are in a house of bondage right here today.
Yeah.
You understand? And so when he talks about this land called Egypt, the land of Egypt was never called Egypt.
Right.
It was called Matazarium or Mitzrayim.
Right.
You understand? It was never called Egypt. Egypt is a Greek word.
Right.
You understand? And so when he's talking about the house of bondage, we were slaves here in America. And we were also slaves in Egypt.
Right.
You understand? And just like how the Lord delivered the 12 tribes out of slavery in Egypt, the Lord is going to work wonders and bring us out of America.
That's right.
Read on.
Okay. For by the strength of hand, the Lord brought you out from this place.
Read it again.
For by the strength of hand, the Lord brought you out from this place.
For by the strength of hand. Read about what the Lord did to the Egyptians.
Yeah.
You understand? That like people think the Lord is, like I said, like some type of a fairy godmother. You understand? Like the tooth fairy.
Yeah.
You understand? That ain't how the Lord get down. You understand? The Lord is a man of war.
Right.
You understand? The Lord is His name. You understand? The Lord is a man of war. And when you come up against the Lord in the 12 tribes of Israel, that is an act of war against the most high power of all of existence.
That's right.
You understand? So hold on. All right. And he wanted to hold on 1 second. So all right, Salakia. Salakia, go ahead and read on. Salakia.
Okay.
I lost my train of thought.
Oh, you want to read it over?
Nah. Yeah, read it over.
For by the strength of hand, the Lord brought you from this place.
And what you're seeing right now over in Israel,
right?
You understand? The Lord is gathering together all of the nations,
right, into
the third world's war, and that third world's war is that strength of hand that the Lord is going to use to deliver us out of oppression, to deliver us from this evil kingdom, from this evil kingdom that has oppressed and grinded us into the dirt. You understand? Read on.
Right. It's like, if I could
Go ahead.
elaborate on, but when it multiple times in the scriptures when he said he stretched forth his hand or he brought you out with his hand, it's almost like saying it's a thing of destruction. Like you putting hands on somebody.
Right.
Right.
You know, the Lord, excuse my language, but the Lord is a nigga.
Right.
That's a nigga God.
Right.
You understand? And we have the spirit of the Lord.
Right.
You understand? So when it's many times, many instances, a few instances in the Bible where when you physically attack someone with your hands, it's written as laying hands on somebody.
Right.
You understand? I will lay hands upon you. You understand? And the Christian thinking that means we're gonna be like Ashkala.
Right.
You understand? That ain't what laying hands on somebody mean all the time.
Right.
You understand? Sometimes, and the Lord say He gonna lay hands on America. He gonna lay hands on all the nations of the earth for what they did to us and our forefathers.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Kind. There shall no leavened bread be eaten.
Read that again.
There shall no leavened bread be eaten.
You understand? So the reason why he's saying that there should no leavened bread be eaten is because when the children of Israel came up out of Egypt, we didn't have a lot of time.
Right.
The Lord said, get your and get, you know what I mean? Get out of here, skedaddle.
Right.
You understand? So in the amount of time that we had to leave, the Lord needed us to get gone quick. So we didn't have time to sit there and let the bread rise.
Right.
We had to make unleavened bread. You understand? So that's where that custom came from.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
God. Verse 4. This day came ye out in the month Abib.
And that's around like April-ish.
Right.
You understand? Around the springtime. You understand? Read on.
Verse 5. And it shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, which he sware unto thy fathers to give thee.
Read that part again.
And it shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, which he swore unto thy fathers to give thee.
And this is the land that they are dying in right now.
Right.
You understand? Israel and Palestine are dying in the streets of the land of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites.
Right.
You understand? And why are they dying in that land? Because that land was sworn unto us.
Right.
By the Most High. You understand?
Right.
Read on.
A land flowing with milk and honey, that thou shalt keep this service in this month.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. 7 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread.
So for 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread. You understand? Get ready for that, because that's coming real soon. You understand? The Passover is coming real soon, so make sure you get your garments ready.
Yeah.
I done already started working on my garments.
Oh, man.
You understand?
Yeah, catch up.
You understand? Hey, listen, I'm trying to be well prepared.
Right.
Like well seasoned piece of chicken. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah. It's like verse 6. No, it's like verse 7. The unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days, and there shall no leavened bread be seen with thee.
So like you skip the part.
On this, like so.
Yeah, it says it, and then the 7th day.
It's like so. And in the seventh day shall be a feast to the Lord.
You understand? So at the end of those 7 days, the 7 days of unleavened bread,
right,
there's a feast. You understand? Where we all come together and we close out the feast of unleavened bread.
Right.
That's what the brothers eat all kinds of leavened bread on
Yeah.
that, on that day.
No.
You understand? Red making cakes and pies and all that.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Come on, God. Verse 7. Unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days, and there shall no leavened bread be seen with thee, neither shall there be leavened bread seen with thee in all thy quarters.
You understand that? And that's a spiritual thing. You understand? It's like the spirit behind the Feast of Unleavened Bread is to purge out any leaven.
Right.
You understand and it's spiritual in the sense of that's when you want to make sure that you purge out anything that's keeping you from being 100% right with the Most High.
Right.
You understand? You want to take that time and purge it all out. Not just the leaven in your bread, not just the baking soda. You understand? You want to purge out everything that is turning you from the Lord. You understand? Read on.
Oh, God. Verse 8.
Oh, Salakia. Go ahead.
Select.
Okay, it's like verse 8 in Hebrew. Waha Gadaf Laba Nakal. I was like, yeah. Naba Naka. I was like, Labanak.
Okay.
Bayawam. Haha Wa'a. La Amal. Ba'i. Barar. Zaha. Aisha. I was like, Aisha. Yahweh. Laya. Batazah. Ati. I was like, Batazah. Atiyah. Mama Tazari. Waha Yaha. Lakal. What's like Laak. Lock. It's like La'awa'af. Al. Lada. Yala. It's like Yana. Yadak. It's like Walaza Kawa. It's like Walaza Kara one. But by your one, that's like Bayan. Aya Nayak. Lama Niyai. It's like Lama Ain. The Ha Yaha. The Wa Ray. It's like the Warrior. Yahweh. Bapa Yak. Kaya. Bayad. Kaza. Kwaha. Hawa Taza. Arak. That's like Hawa Taza Ak. Yahawaha. That was like Yahweh. Mama Tazari. Verse 10 with Washama Roth. Ath. Haha. Kwa'a. I was like Haza'ath. Lama Wa'a Daha. Mayam. Yama Yama, Yama. Verse 11. Waha, Yaha. Kaya, Yaba, Ak. Yahweh, all, Arataza. Haka, Na'a, Naya. Ka, Shaw. Nasha, Ma'ai. Lak. Wala, Wala, Aba, Tayak. Wana, the Na, It's like Wana, the Na. Lak. Verse 12. Waha, Aba, Roth. Call. Patar. Rakam. Laya Hawa. Wala, it's like Hakal. Patar. Shagar. Baha, Ma. It's like Baha, Ma. Ashar. Yahweh. I was like Yaha. Lak. Baza. I was like Hazah Kayam. I was like Hazah Karam. Laya Hawa. Verse 13. Wakal. Patar. Kamal. Kamal. The Pa Dath. I was like the Pa Dath. Basha. Wa'ain. La. The Pa Da. Wa'a. Rapa. Dawa. Wakal. Bakar Ra. I was like Bakar. Ada. I was like Adam. Baba Nakal. But it's like Baba Nakal. Baba Nayak. The Pa Da'a. Verse 14. Well, that's not verse 15.
Yes,
right?
this last one.
Okay. Verse 14. Waha ya. It's like Waha Yaha. Kaya. Yasha all Lak. That's like Yasha all Yak.
Yes,
Yasha Lak. Banaka. Banak. It's like Makar. La'amar. Maha Za'ath. Wa'a Marath. Allah Yawa. Bakaz Zakwa. Yada. Hawa Taza. Anayawa. Yahweh. Mamatazari. Maba Yath. Abba the Young.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Okay. Let's start at Exodus 13 and verse 8 in the English. And thou shalt show thy son in that day, saying, This is done because of which the Lord did unto me when I came forth out of Egypt.
Read that scripture again.
God. And thou shalt show thy son in that day, saying, This is done because of which the Lord did unto me when I came forth out of Egypt.
And this right here is just an example of how far our oppression has turned us from the Most High.
Right.
You understand? How far down into the dirt this kingdom has grinded us.
Right.
Because the Lord commanded us to show these customs to our children, to teach our children these customs and the reasoning why we keep these customs.
Right.
The reason why we keep the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You understand? We show our children that when the Lord brought us out of captivity, when we were slaves in this kingdom, the Lord brought us out. And this is what the Lord told us to do. He told us to make our bread like this.
Right.
And so during these days, we remember that by doing this.
That's right.
We're supposed to show our children these things. You understand? But instead, our children are learning from TikTok, Twitch,
Man.
and the LGBT, FIB, FBI, IURC movement.
Right.
You understand? And so, you know, our children are learning at an astronomical rate what's in the world. You understand?
Right.
And have no knowledge of the Most High. You understand? Of the customs that the Lord gave us. You understand?
Right.
Have no idea. And that's why it's so important, especially in these days. It is time. You understand? We've been saying it since 1969 that it's high time to wake up. You understand? But now that time is running out.
Right.
You understand? That time is running out. You understand? If you've been on the fence wondering, should I get in the UPK? Should I turn to the Lord, or should I continue? You know, maybe I can squeeze out a little more of this evil I'm doing.
Okay.
You understand? Maybe I could, you know, smoke just a little more weed when the time is right, when I'm ready. Nah.
Right.
You understand? That window is closing.
Right.
You understand? Because when them bombs get to dropping now, you understand, ain't gonna be no more. Let me call up the camp leader. Let me call up the UPK and see if I can join them ranks. You understand? Now is the time.
Right.
Now is the time to get in and make sure that you are all the way right, so that we can raise our children up to learn these customs of the Lord. You understand? Read on.
So it's like, check it out.
Go ahead.
Now, I was gonna say, according to what you're saying, you know, which is heavy, because it's like, what you gonna do when all these wars start breaking out? You know, this race war. Like, what you gonna do? These drugs ain't gonna start coming through here forever. What you gonna do when you need that fix?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The weak man, he ain't gonna pick up. He gonna be sitting there trying to figure out how to survive his damn self.
Right.
And you gonna be over here scratching and itching. What you need to do is you need to go ahead and fix that now, so you won't have no withdrawals later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you might lose your life. You might go crazy.
Right. Or better yet, you understand what you gonna do when these militia groups start kicking in doors in black neighborhoods and start dragging single parent families out into the street,
right,
and just start gunning them down because of their bloodlust. You understand? This war that's kicking off, this third world war, is not just happening in the Middle East.
Right.
You understand? This war is spreading in every city all across the globe.
Yeah.
You understand? Like there's already been acts of war. Like, listen, here's the thing, right? What we need to understand and wake up to the gravity of the situation that's going on now. When you're a people,
mm-hmm,
and one of your people gets murdered by someone of another people,
right,
that is an act of war.
right.
You understand? That is an act of war. And what just happened? What was it at? Where the devil stabbed up the Palestinian?
That was in Chicago.
In Chicago. You understand? The devil stabbed. Listen, now.
Yeah.
The devil stabbed a child 26 times. Or was it 28? So it's 20 something times. You understand? And you got protesters protesting all across America on both sides.
Right.
And oftentimes, if you think Black Lives Matter was something, when they was burning cities down, You understand? It ain't nothing compared to murderous people.
Right.
People who are actually looking to commit murder.
Right.
You understand? Esau and Ishmael, that's like the perfect combination to go to war.
Yeah. Because
both of them are murderous bastards.
Right.
So like it. Can we say murderers?
I forgot. Yeah.
Like, and unalivers. they are habitual unalivers.
Right.
You understand? And they protesting all across the world.
Yeah.
You understand? And not only that, but you got people protesting on the other side. All across the world. You got counter protests. You understand? And so it's not going to be long before all those protests leads to more civil unrest.
Right.
You understand? Which is going to lead to more death and murder right in your own cities.
Right.
You understand? This war is not going to be like any other war that's been fought. This war is not going to be fought over in the Middle East. It's not just going to be fought over in the Middle East. This war is going to be fought in every city in the world. You understand?
Right.
Where it said what? It said a man shall be turned against his own brother.
Right.
A neighbor shall be turned against his own neighbor. You understand?
Yeah.
It's gonna be right there in your neighborhoods. You like General Yohana said. What Captain Kahan said. You can Uber. What is it? DoorDash the war.
Yeah.
You understand? It's gonna be DoorDash to you. Uber Eats to you.
Damn.
It's gonna be right there in your neighborhood.
That's crazy.
When you open up the door, it's gonna be World War III. You understand? Is you gonna wait until the end to get down with the Lord when the bullets flying and the grenades is being thrown and when Predator drones is launching nuclear warheads out the sky?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Now is the time to submit totally to the Lord.
That's right.
You understand? So that he can deliver us out of this madness, man.
Right.
So he can not abandon you in that day.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Okay. Verse 9. And it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thy land. Upon thy hand, and for a memorial between thine eyes.
Read that part again.
Okay. And it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thine hand.
Now you know how they talk about the mark of the beast, right?
Right.
You understand? Well, what's the sign that's on the hand? Tell me what sign did the Lord say is going to be upon thy hand?
Right.
Is the Lord got a microchip? What you got? Two different. You got the beast microchip and you got the Lord's microchip.
Right.
You understand? This is how you know that the mark of the beast. You out here waiting on a microchip while you about to get drafted, and you thinking the microchip is the mark of the beast. Meanwhile, you in the U.S. military about to get sent over to get vaporized in thermonuclear war. You understand? What you gonna do then? You understand?
Right.
And what does it mean when it says, "And it shall be a sign unto thee upon thine hand"? You understand? That a sign upon thy hand, a hand symbolizes what you're willing to die for.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Okay. And for a memorial between thine eyes.
And for a memorial between thine eyes, your forehead.
Right.
They talk about the mark of the beast upon thy hand or in the forehead.
Right.
You understand? But what about the Lord? And here's the thing. This is how you know the Jewish man, the so-called Jewish man, is an idiot.
Right.
Because he actually has like this little thing that he ties around his head.
Right. Right.
And it has like a little box. Like, let me see. So like if I can show that.
Law in our forehead.
You understand? Like they actually got this little box. Hold on.
They reading it from that scripture. What scripture it is?
Tefillin. It's called a tefillin. Go ahead.
Sean said, he said they think the sign gonna be Sam telling Jesus saves.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, Hey, Sam was hilarious. This right here. These the little man, look at that. Look at these heathens.
Ooh, wait.
Look at this right here.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Soldiers.
Got the little block head.
Ain't that supposed to be the Torah or something?
I
Inside a
think
little
so.
box.
I think so.
They said put it on your head.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find that scripture.
So like it. I know what you're talking about. Naya. But you got it.
Here's a better picture.
It said, no, I don't think it said it. Thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes.
Yeah, look at this. Look.
Good.
He got the block on his forehead, got the block strapped around his
Oh, this
arm.
might be a description.
You understand?
I think
They took it literally. They got the market. They got.
Yeah.
You understand? They took it a little
Yeah,
too,
that's exactly.
a little
That's it.
literally. You understand? I don't even know what to even think about that. That looked like a bad superhero design.
But it's another one too.
You understand?
It's like if I
Go
could,
ahead.
they said they're gonna put the law. He said he's gonna put the law in our minds.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right.
What they gonna do then? What they gonna do? The Neuralink? You understand? They gonna call Elon, man. We've been waiting on you for 1,000 years. Huh?
Yeah.
You understand? We need that Neuralink so we can put the Bible in our mind.
Right.
You understand?
So we
The mark of the beast. You sitting here around here waiting on a microchip. Listen, now. America just spent hundreds of billions of dollars and untold billions that they not disclosing. Because here's the thing: the military budget doesn't get publicized. They don't go to Congress and discuss that. The
Right.
military has what they call a black budget.
Right.
They don't go to Congress and request funds.
Yeah.
The military just spends it.
Yeah.
You understand? And here's what they've already been shut down parts of the ammunition market.
Right.
Because the demand is so high for government projects that they don't have enough production to provide the civilian market.
Right.
You understand? So the government is ramping up their military power with ammunition and warheads and bombs and bulletproof material and all the different things that they're going to carry into this third world war.
Right.
You understand? And you talking about a microchip. It ain't no microchip. It ain't a barcode. It ain't a QR code. You understand? It's that Christian church that you love so much.
Right.
You understand? The mark of the beast is that police badge that you love so much.
Right.
You understand? Because you're willing to kill and die for this kingdom. For a kingdom that is against the Lord.
Right.
You understand? That's the mark of the beast. You understand? And guess what? You can't buy and sell. Cuba right now. Cuba has a Russian battleship parked in Cuba right now. They said 90 miles from the United States shore. From United States, Salakia. Salakia. I don't know why I'm stuttering saying United States. 90 miles from the coast of the United States, there's a Russian battleship parked in Cuba. Cuba somehow thinks it's a good idea to have a good relationship with Russia. You understand? But they're doing that because America has embargoes against Cuba.
Right.
Has sanctions against Cuba to where Cuban goods are illegal here in America.
Right.
Certain things that Cuba makes and distributes and sells is illegal to send to export to America.
Right.
And America is one of the biggest economies in the world. So if you make a product and you got a sanction against you to sell it in America, then that cripples your economy.
Right.
Think what 90% of the world's bananas is grown in Jamaica, and Jamaica can't export not one. You understand? So you talking about the mark of the beast being a microchip. You understand? You don't understand what buying and selling is.
Right.
You understand? Buying and selling You don't need to market a beast to sell something to your homeboy. You don't need to market a beast. Oh, you want to come buy my TV? All right, well, I give you the TV. Matter of fact, I trade you the TV for a PS5.
Right.
That's selling, according to what you're thinking. Do you need a microchip to do that? You don't need no micro. All these drug addicts, as much drugs as the United States pumps into the ghetto.
Right.
You think it's in America in the white in our oppressors' best interest to force you to take a microchip to where you can't buy a crack rock, you can't buy a Percocet without a microchip.
Right.
You understand? You a damn fool. And that right there, believing that it's a microchip, you have the mark of the beast and don't even know it.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Come on. This is okay. For with a strong hand, the Lord brought thee out of Egypt. Oh, it's like never mind. Let me read it over. And it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thy hand, and for a memorial between thine eyes, that the Lord's law may be in thy mouth. For with a strong hand hath the Lord brought thee out of Egypt.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. Thou shalt therefore keep this ordinance in his season from year to year.
You understand? We to keep the Feast of Unleavened Bread every year.
Right.
We're not supposed to skip it. We're
Right.
supposed to stand before the Most High every year.
Right.
You understand? And keep this. You understand? You go to church every Sunday and sing and twerk and speak and yell gibberish. You understand? You go hard for Satan. You understand? But when it comes to the Lord, we forget about the Lord.
Yeah. You
understand? And the Lord wants us to do this year after year, every single year. He wants this done.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Oh God. Verse 11. And it shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites, as he sware unto thee and to thy fathers, and shall give it to thee. It's like, and shall give it thee. Verse 12. That thou shalt set apart unto the Lord all that openeth the matrix, and every firstling that cometh of a beast which thou hast. The male shall be the Lord's. Verse 13.
How much time we got?
And every firstling of an ass thou shalt redeem with a lamb. And if thou wilt not redeem it, then thou shalt break his neck. All the firstborn of man among thy children shalt thou redeem. Verse 14. And it shall be when thy son asketh thee in time to come, saying, what is this? That thou shalt say unto him, by strength of hand of the Lord brought us out from Egypt, from the house of bondage.
You understand? So again, the Lord is reiterating, teach this to your children. You understand? Show your children this. You understand? Pass this custom down to the generations. You understand? We should. You understand? And here's the thing: in the Black community, we love to teach our children, and I think it's a propaganda that's been heavily placed on our people. But we teach our children to be drug dealers,
right,
and criminals. You understand? And whores, and sodomites, and all different manner of evil by being evil.
Right.
You understand? The Lord is telling you that it shall come. Like, read verse 14 again.
Oh God. And it shall be when thy son asketh thee in time to come.
And it shall be when thy son come asking thee.
Right.
You understand? Because think about, kids ask a million questions. Sometimes they ask you so many questions, you just be like, shut up, shut up, shut up. Because I said so, that's why. You understand? But your kids, they ask those questions because they're learning from watching what you do.
Right.
You understand? They gonna come up to you while you sitting there making the unleavened bread and be like, Daddy, why you making the bread without why the bread ain't fluffy?
Right.
why the flat bread? You understand? Why we gotta eat the flat bread?
Right.
You understand? Then that right there is when you explain to them, son, we do this because the Lord did this.
Right.
You understand? We do this because this is what the Most High did, and then you're teaching him about what the Lord did to prepare him a way.
Right.
You understand? So that your child can understand. But instead, mama, why you got a new boyfriend? Oh, because your daddy ain't. Oh, that's why you you had another boyfriend last week. You understand? Instead, your children should be asking about the righteous things that why do we eat lamb and the unleavened bread?
Right.
Why are we going to the Passover? Why are we celebrating the Feast of Hanukkah?
Right.
You understand? Why do we do this? Why do we do that? Why do we wear the fringes? Why do we wear the tassels? Why do we wear the borders of blue? Why do we wear studs and spikes? Why do we wear the garments? You understand? Why do we wear the mitres? Why do we wear the war scars?
Right.
You understand? Why do we wear the boots? You understand? And then you can answer those questions and teach that to your children so that they can follow. The scriptures say, train up a child in the way they should go. And when they get older, they should not depart from it.
Right.
You understand? What hold that is wisdom, because whatever you do is training for your child.
Right.
You understand? Your child, think about it. The child is looking up at you and is learning from what you do,
right,
not from what you say. You understand? They watching what you do. You understand? You got a new man every month. Guess what? Your daughter is gonna grow up and have a new man every month.
Right.
And probably have multiple men every month. Rotation. You understand? Read on.
Got on kind. Saying, what is this? Thou shalt say unto him, by strength of the hand of the Lord brought us out from Egypt, from the house of bondage.
All right, let's go ahead and get back to it.
Verse
15.
Yeah.
Verse 15 in Hebrew. Waya haya hakwa shaha para aha lasha laka naya waya hara yaha waya call baka wall baka wall ba'a matazari maba kar Adam wa'id baka wall maha al Khan Hanat. I was like Aniyah Zabak. I was so like Zabak La Ya Hawa La Call Patar Rakam Lazar. I was like Hazar Karam Wakal Bakawal Baniyah Hapa It's like apa dot apada. Verse 16. Waha yaha la la wa al yada ka wala tawa tapa da tabatlas tapath ayat bayan ayah ayah niyak kaya baka zakwa. I was like bazak. I was like baka zak yad yad hawa taza ya'a nawa Yahweh. Verse 17. Waya hayat washalak para aha ath ha'ain ala'a nakam Allah hayam the rock arakza hala shatam kaya Korah wa'a. I was like Korah wa hawa'a kaya amar Allah hayam han yana kam ha'ain mara atham mala kam. I was like Allah kama washa bara matazari yom matazar rayam mat. Verse 18 was waya tab hayatab all hayam alahayim I ha'ayin the rock hama the bar yum to wap us to I was like so what okay what ka my Makan Masham Allah Alawam. I was like Alwa but not Baniyat Yashral Maratza Matazari. Verse 19. Waya Quath Masha Ath Itazah Mawath Yawa Sakwa Amar Kaya Hasha Mai. I was like Hashabai Hashabaya Ath Baniya Hasharal La'amar Haquad Yapar Quad Al Hayam Athaquam. I was like Athacum Wa I Layathum Ath Itazah Mathaya Mazaha I have to come. Verse 20. I'm stopping at 21, right?
Okay.
Waya sawa. So waya sa ow. Ooh, sorry. Waya sa I wa. Masa kath. Waya kana wa. Ba'ath. By your thumb. Quataza. Ama dabar. Verse 21. Waya hawa. Halak. Lapanaham. Yawa. Yawam. But I'm a wad. Azan. I was like, I none. Na Katham. Hada rock. Walai yala. Ba'a mawad. Ash. Laha arwad. Lahaim. Lala, it's like Lala Kaf. Yawam. I was like, Yawam. Yamam. Wallahi la.
All right. So Exodus 13 and 15. And it came to pass when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, that the Lord slew all the firstborn in the land of Egypt.
Read that again.
And it came to pass when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, that the Lord slew all the firstborn in the land of Egypt.
Read it again.
And it came to pass when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, that the Lord slew all the firstborn in the land of Egypt.
The Lord is not playing.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't playing with them Egyptians. He's not gonna play with them so-called Israelis.
Right.
He's not playing with the Palestinians.
Right.
He's not gonna play with America.
Right.
He's not gonna play with Russia.
Right.
He's not gonna play with Saudi Arabia. He's not gonna play with none of these countries, because all of these countries. See, here's the thing. You got people that's all about Palestinian liberation.
Yeah.
You got people that's all about Israeli liberation.
Right.
You got people that's obviously feel some type of way about Russian liberation. And you got people that's standing up for Ukraine. So like,
that's right.
So like, you know what I'm saying? So you got all these people, and you know, at the end of the day, what they fighting over is to continue, is to fight. They're fighting over that rulership of the world as it is.
Right.
And the world as it is has you at the bottom. You understand? It has blacks and Hispanics at the bottom as the slaves of this world. Because every other nation, when they come to America, they already a notch above blacks and Hispanics.
Right.
So-called African man, he comes to America, he's already a notch above blacks and Hispanics.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So-called Arab man, East Indian man, Chinese, whenever they come over here, they're all a notch above. Even the Palestinians.
Every time. Right.
Like good night. United States is even granting what's the word I'm looking for? Asylum for Palestinians.
Yeah.
They're talking about giving asylum to Palestinians.
Right.
You understand? But yet, I thought we had an immigration crisis. You understand? What that means is that Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, Haitians, Guatemalans, Venezuelans, Cubans, you are not fit for this kingdom.
Right.
You are the ones you are the slaves of this kingdom. They want you back down in your country where you can continue to work slave labor, if you can even find slave labor.
Right.
You understand? So they can continue to get rich off of your kingdom.
Yeah.
So they can continue to build hotels, hotel resorts in your land,
right,
while you living in a damn mud hut.
Right.
You understand? Having to worry about the cartel and anything else, which I wouldn't be surprised if all the cartels was started and funded by the CIA. I wouldn't be surprised if one day it came out that all these cartels is just one big CIA operation.
Right.
You understand? Because it already came out years ago that the man Roberto Suarez.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know who that is? Look him up. Roberto Suarez was, if you ever seen that movie Scarface, you understand? You seen that movie Scarface? You know the character Sosa in Scarface? That was based on a real person. Except in real life, he was more powerful than Sosa.
Right.
Meaning that in Sosa, he had like FBI agents, military generals, and things like that on his payroll. But Roberto Suarez had presidents and kings in his payroll. You understand? They all allowed him to build a kingdom of drugs where he supplied the Medellin cartel. All the different cartels that sold drugs all across the world, he was the source of it all.
Right.
You understand? And you know what? Guess what his nationality was? He was an Edomite. You understand? He was an Edomite. His family were filthy rich. They were the ones who went down into Colombia. I believe it was Colombia. Went down into Colombia, and they murdered all the Colombians and took the survivors and put them and made them slaves. And they produced rubber. You understand? Their family was rubber barons. You understand?
Yeah.
So they took they basically produced majority of the world's rubber in Colombia.
Right.
And that's how his family became filthy rich and owned so much of the country of Colombia.
Right.
They owned majority of the land. And so what they did was they then years later, they then somehow, some way began producing cocaine and started supplying it to all the different cartels.
Right.
You understand? Roberto Suarez, if you look him up, he's a real person. That is the real Sosa. You understand? And so the thing is that they do all of these things, you understand, to keep you destroyed. You understand? And just like Pharaoh, they refuse to let you go.
Right.
You understand? They refuse to let you not live in poverty. They refuse. Listen, so much so that when the Black Panthers, America had no gun laws until the Black Panthers started buying guns.
Right.
And started walking in the Capitol buildings, exercising their Second Amendment right. You understand? They don't want all these gun laws, all this pistol brace law and force reset trigger laws and all these laws. They don't care if Hamas get guns. You understand? They don't care if Hamas get bombs. They sending them hundreds of billions of dollars.
Yeah.
They don't care if they can get all the guns and bombs they want. But black people, you understand, they don't want you to have none.
Right.
So much so that when they pushing into your religion to be anti-gun.
Right.
You understand? Not saying that black people should pick up guns or anything. I'm just saying that all of this is steps that they take in refusal to let you rise as a people. When we built Black Wall Street, we became one of the richest empires in the world. And they refused to let us rise.
Right.
They refused to do it. You understand? And what did the Lord do to Pharaoh? He killed the firstborn of every child in Egypt because Egypt refused to let us go.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Okay. And the firstborn of beasts, therefore I sacrifice to the Lord that openeth the matrix, being males. But all the firstborn of my children I redeem. Verse 16. And it shall be for a token upon thy hand, and for frontlets between thine eyes.
There go that mark again.
Yeah, that is.
You understand? The Lord ain't got no microchip.
Right.
You understand? What makes you think the mark of the beast is a microchip? Because the mark don't symbolize no microchip.
Right.
You understand? You got microchips in your cell phone.
Right.
You got microchips in your debit card. You know, you can walk in the gas station, you ain't got to swipe it no more. You just tap this.
You got a whole Social Security card.
Right. Yeah. So see, when they first came out with the Social Security card, people was thinking, oh, this the mark of the beast.
Oh, Lord.
When they came out with the barcode, God,
Yeah.
when they first invented the first barcode, when barcodes started becoming a thing, they was like, oh, it's the mark of the beast. Next week gonna have barcodes.
It's life amazing. It's a damn church because just like having iPhones, I remember hearing a damn sermon from a preacher. He was saying, "Yeah, y'all over there, y'all like them iPhones. Y'all see that Apple? It got a bite on the platform."
Go to eat, you baked the apple from the tree. Like, sir, I'm making a phone call, sir.
Yeah. Oh man.
You understand, sir? I have iTunes, sir.
That's funny, though.
You understand? Read on.
Okay.
I guess iTunes is the mark of the beast.
So,
But how you wear your cell phone on your forehead? Like, I ain't seen that yet.
Right.
You understand? I ain't seen nobody get no microchip in their face.
Right.
You understand? And then I think even Elon Musk Neuralink, it don't even go in your forehead. It goes like in the back of your head.
Right.
So you know what I mean? So you can't even say that's the mark of the beast. I don't even think they even got that thing working yet.
Right.
You understand?
Sure.
Read on.
For by strength of thy hand, the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt.
And by the strength of his hand, the Lord is going to bring us out of captivity in America.
Right.
You understand? By the strength of his hand, the Lord is going to deliver all them Hispanics. Listen, man, I seen videos of these Hispanic brothers and sisters, man. You understand? The struggle. You got to understand. Like brothers and sisters in America, we almost got it better. Poverty in America is nothing like poverty in Mexico,
Right,
in Colombia, in El Salvador. You understand? Like you got to understand, you got to imagine this, the hell that they have to be living in South America. You understand? And in Mexico, the hell that they living in.
right.
You understand? The hell that they living in. For them to be able to take that trip and then to walk on foot.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Through a desert. Listen, the deserts that they walk through got rattlesnakes as long as that couch over there. Both of them couches put together. Can you imagine carrying your kids through a field full of rattlesnakes that big? I've never even seen a rattlesnake that big. You understand? But every brother and sister that you see here that come from Mexico, come from South America, they seen them. They seen them because and not only that, but they had to run with their kids through a field of them.
Right.
You understand? And then not only that, but imagine this. Now I'm sure it's gonna come out, but imagine this. Imagine that you living in the worst hell imaginable. You travel a distance, and that distance that you travel is another kind of hell.
Yeah.
Just to finally get across that border and get met by a team of rednecks with AR-15s and bulletproof vests and night vision goggles and thermal scopes. They can spot you from 5 miles away in the pitch black dark and gun you down and then bury you in the desert. I wonder how many Mexicans they got buried in that desert right now.
Hey.
You understand? That didn't make it across that border.
Right.
You understand? Because if you don't think they out there, listen, there's Texans that is out there. There's people in Texas that patrol that border and hunt down Mexicans that's trying to cross the border. You understand? If you don't, listen, I'm sure it's gonna come out.
No, it's like it, sir.
Go ahead.
On that note, you're right, because I seen a video. It wasn't really the guy it was actually a Hispanic brother. He was saying he wasn't explaining exactly what happened, but he kept saying, y'all keep saying it's a lie, y'all keep saying it's a lie. And the video was showing where they got all these trucks out there. It's like somewhere in the middle of nowhere, which is near the border though. They got all the patrol officers out there. They out there taking them brothers just out. And they stopping them before they even get close. You know what I'm saying? Near where you meet at the border. So they didn't show too much because somebody was out there recording it.
We gotta get that footage, y'all.
Okay.
So
on
that's
TikTok.
my next class.
Oh,
You understand? So I guess 11:58. So we gotta go ahead.
All right. Imagine. Yeah. Sawa Pai Hakuya, which means turn the face to the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanao, Sabashamai, Wadash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malapaka, Taba'ah, Badazai, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamai, Nathan, Nanau, Lakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalakina, Kabawakina, Kasalakina, Kabawakina, Wala'ah, Tabayayana, Manasayawa, Abal, Hayashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Wahatapar, Wahalaya, Aman.
Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
This Hakat, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Babakashah, Nathanaw, Hakak, Larpa'ah, Kalmalaka, Wakalmanawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamadazari, Hakak, Nahakwi, Hamathi, Hakak, Ara'akwa, Amata'ala, Lagarshi, Bahashim, Yahushua, the water, Amat.
Prayer for the power in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Just bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem.
Bahashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Ratanao.
Ratanao.
Wayasha'ala.
Wayasha'ala.
Wahabayah.
Wahabayah.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Marak.
Marak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magun.
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 Bahashem.
Bahashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Amen.
Amen. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
In the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 121 in Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayani.
Ayani.
Oh.
Oh.
Aharia.
Ahari.
Mahayan.
Mahayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
Azari.
Isaiah.
Azari.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha. Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Waharatazah.
Rabbazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Namawat.
Amawat.
Ragoka.
God.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamar.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tizoka.
Zal.
Ayai.
Ayah.
Yanka.
Ayah.
Yabamam.
Yamamah.
Hashemash.
Shemash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamark.
Yashamar.
Makorai.
Makorai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Atapashka.
Pash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'aka.
Taza'ak.
Waba'aka.
Waba'ak.
Ma'aikta.
Ma'ai.
Wa'ai.
Ma'ai.
Hawalam.
Hawalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence come my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help come from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall not slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh
Yahweh
shall preserve thee
shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
and
out
thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahaya,
Alahai,
Adamaya,
Adamaya,
Laka,
Lakah,
Atakarash,
Atakarat,
Wa Altashakwat,
Al-Tashquat,
Al,
Al,
Kayahana,
Yahana,
Awabadika,
Abubakar,
Yaha, yeah, it's like Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawad,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ah,
Amaka,
Al-Amakah,
Yamawa,
Yahawah,
Sawadah,
Sawadah,
Wayata,
Wayatah,
Yatazawa,
Yatazawah,
Altasapawayaka,
Yatazawah,
Yamawa,
Yahawah,
Lakawa,
Lakawah,
Manakakida,
Malakaki,
Magawai,
Makawah,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham,
Sham,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'al,
Awadah,
Awadah,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Yatazawa,
Yatazawah,
Lapa,
Lapa,
Yakadwa,
Yakad,
Ayaka,
Ayakah,
Bariyath,
Barayah,
Yakawafwa,
Yakawah,
Alahaya,
Alahai,
Adawam,
Adawah,
Wa,
Wah,
Yashamai,
Yashama,
it's like Allah,
Allah,
Yam,
Yam,
Ma'awabah,
Manawabah,
Wahagari,
Wahagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wamawan,
Wamalak,
Wamalak,
Palashah,
Falashat,
Ain,
Ai,
Yashabya,
Yashad,
Tazawar,
Tazawah,
Gamashawar,
Gamashawah,
Nalawa,
Malawah,
Amain,
Amai,
Ayawa,
Ayawah,
Zawawai,
Zawawah,
Labanawat,
Labainawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Shalaham,
Kamadi,
Kamad,
Kasaya,
Kasiyah,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah,
Kamadi,
Kamad,
Banakal,
Malakal,
Kwash,
Mukbash,
One,
Wan,
Nashamadu,
Nashimal,
it's like Bayan,
Bayan,
Da'ara,
Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Ayawah,
Daman,
Tamad,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayatoma,
Sayatam,
Nada,
Nada,
Ya,
Ya,
Mawad,
Mawat,
Kairab,
Kairab,
Wakazabah,
Wakazabah,
Wakazabat,
Wakazabah,
Wakazal,
Wakazal,
Mana'ai,
Mala'ai,
Called Nasakama,
Kawmasakam,
Ashar,
Shah,
Armawa,
Amawah,
Nasharashah,
Nalashah,
Nalawa,
Nalawah,
Ah, Nawa,
Nawah,
Alahayim,
Alahai,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatoma,
Shayatam,
Gagaya Gai,
Gaya Gai,
Kakwash,
Sakwat,
Lapanya,
Lapine,
Baraka,
Barakah, Ka'ash, the Ba'aya Ya'ira, Wakalabha, Dalahat, Aharium, Khan, Dawadatma, Basarika, Wabasa, Wabatka, Dabahalam, Mala'ah, Panaham, Kualawan, Waya, Bakwashwa, Shabka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Waya Bala, Waya Bahala, Yada Ay, Waya, Kapawa, Waya, Ba'adawa, Waya, Yawai, Kaya, Ata, Shabka, Yahweh, Labaka, Ayawan, Al-Kal, Haratnasa.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not
O
still.
Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
Thine
thine enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
lift up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
let us cut them off
let us
from
cut
being a
them
nation.
off from being a nation.
That the name of
In the
Israel
name of Israel.
may be no more
May
remembered.
be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal
Baal
and
and
Ammon
Evan
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
with the
Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is joined with
The
them.
children also join with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They are hoping the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to bread,
at the brook of Kishon,
like the brick of Kassan,
which perished at
which
Endor.
perished at Endor.
They become as dung for the
They
earth.
came as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a
And
red,
they know was like a red,
and like the
and
air.
like Ze'er.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as
all
above,
the princes of Baal
and as
and
Amunah,
as Amunah,
who
who
said,
said,
Let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the houses of
the
Yahweh
houses of Yahweh
in possession.
in possession.
O my
Oh
Yahweh,
my Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the
as a
wind,
stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the
as
wood,
the fire burneth the wood,
as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame set the mountains on
So
fire.
persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy
and
tempest,
make them afraid of thy storm.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy
that
name.
they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let it be confounded,
and troubled forever.
in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to
let
shame
them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name
whose
alone
name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Sorry. All right, so,
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barakah.
Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Brakya.
Yahweh Bashim Al Shabrakia.
Yeah, so if you might want to be anointed.
It's an anointing prayer in the Hebrew. Yabaraki Yahweh.
Yabaraki Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Ya'ar.
Ya'ar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyua.
Upon you.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Wayakanka.
Wayakanki.
Yasha'ah.
Yasha'ah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyua.
Upon you.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Wayashamlaka.
Wayashamik.
Salam.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahushua.
Barak.
Rock.
Rafa'ah,
Wapa'ah,
Magun,
Magun,
Hagun,
Hagun,
Natazakabah,
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 Bahashim,
Ba'ashim,
Yahushua,
Yahusha,
the water,
the water,
Aman.
Amun.
We say in English, Yahweh, bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh, make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh, lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, shall bless, heal, shield, and protect.
One courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel. Imagine. Barak. Hold on, so
Ahmad Shabbat.
Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Barak.
Yahweh,
Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. One courtesy salute to the sisters. Imagine Shabbat. Barak. Yahweh Shemal Ladab Hashem Yahushua. Yashamatah. Dismissed.